Okay everyone, I just want to say Happy Men's Day. Today is International Men's Day. And just to give you a little bit of background about this event, it's a day where all over the world, in every continent and many countries, men and boys are recognised and appreciated. Just to give you a bit of background about this, it was inaugurated in 1999, I'm reading directly from Wikipedia here, in Trinidad and Tobago, and it's supported by a wide variety of groups and individuals. Speaking on behalf of UNESCO, Director of Women and Culture of Peace, Ingeborg Brenes said of IMD, "This is an excellent idea and will give some gender balance." She added that UNESCO was looking forward to cooperating with the organisers. Now obviously a lot of the issues are serious. It's about gender balance, it's about addressing male issues such as male health issues, but often it's done in a light-hearted manner. For example, the concept of Movember, which I think is a humorous and practical way of raising issues such as prostate cancer, which particularly affect men. The idea of Movember is to grow a moustache. I've a bit of work to do on mine, but got a bit of stubble here anyway. I think it's a good idea. So I just want to say I'm strongly in support of International Men's Day. It is a day when we think particularly about men, the role that men play in society, and it's a very positive event. It sends out a good message. It's a day to think about all the positive roles men play in society, as role models, as responsible people, as fathers, as leaders, as brothers, as positive people. And I strongly support the concept. And just for the record, and I'll try and make a similar video, I also support International Women's Day. That's also a very important event, one which I also strongly support. The reason I support these events is because they are days which recognise important gender issues. They are not divisive events, they are positive in principle. And I can't make this video without addressing the fact that International Men's Day has raised a few questions from some people. The argument generally goes, oh well, men have 364 days of the year, why should they have a special day? That I strongly dispute. Yes, it's true that men dominate still in areas like business and politics over most of the world, but the idea that there are no issues affecting men is clearly absurd. The only reason I can think of for anyone to have an issue with International Men's Day is that they hate the idea of men being presented in a positive light for once. That's the only reason I can think why anyone can logically oppose this concept. It's worth noting that there are some feminists who support the idea, because they are genuine egalitarians. There's other feminists, of course, who, like I say, they oppose it based on that argument that men have 364 days of the year. But I would argue the real reason for opposing it is they hate the idea of men being presented in a positive light, because radical feminists which would much rather constantly vilify and scapegoat men. I think that's quite obvious. I'm talking about radical feminists, but like I say, I want to make this a positive video. So basically, if you're a guy, have a good day. I speak out to all my brothers all over the world as a fellow man. Have a good day. Be good guys, you know, try and do the right thing. There's lots of positive events taking place all over the world. If you can't get involved in one of them, do. And another point I'd make about this is it's an inclusive event. It's absolutely in no way anti-women or anti-girls. In fact, if anything, it's a day that encourages men to be good men, to respect women, to be good, responsible people. So I think it's a great event. And long may it continue. The same with International Women's Day. It's a day to celebrate the wonder and the great I'm looking for the right word, but to celebrate our sisters in the world, our mothers, and to celebrate women, and I think that's great. Women should be celebrated. Men should be celebrated. I don't believe these are divisive events. I believe they're unifying events, and that's how they should be seen. And if you just look at the website for International Men's Day, I think that makes it abundantly clear. Women are very welcome to take part in these events, so it's in no way exclusive. There's a lot of good initiatives. I'm just glancing through here through the Wikipedia article. Keeping men and boys safe was an initiative of this year. All over the world, men and boys suffer violence, often from other men and boys, but it's a serious issue. Male health is another serious issue. For example, access to prostate cancer care, testicular cancer, those sort of issues. In many parts of the world, there's enormous amounts of pressure on men to be financially prominent, to be financially stable. I think financial pressure is a huge issue that needs to be looked at, that impacts men especially. So yeah, but just in conclusion, happy International Men's Day, and that's it really. Thank you for watching.